Hi, I'm Peter Diamandis, and every Friday I put out something called Abundance Insider, which is a look at what's been going on in exponential technologies in the past week. It's the good news stories, it's the stories in exponential technologies. What I want to show you right now is what's been happening in one category, one field over the last 6 months. Now let's take a look at one of my favorite subjects. It's the area of robotics. And it's my favorite subject because it's physical, it's visual, and we can actually imagine it impacting our world. Well, we have a huge amount of capital being invested by the largest corporations on the planet in robotics, especially as we look at it now in combination with AI. It's going to change how we do our work, how we practice medicine, how we take care of our aging, everything. Now, what I want to cover here is a look at classical robotics, but also limb replacement, drones, and a whole slew of other areas. The first is the work being done out of Boston Dynamics. Boston Dynamics is one of the most amazing robotics companies of our time, especially because of the rapidity at which they reinvent their robots. This is one robot called MiniSpot out of Boston Dynamics, and we see MiniSpot here in this video actually picking up and loading a wine glass into the dishwasher, being able to recover from a slip and walk upstairs, to be able to literally get around as you imagine an intelligent dog might do so. So Boston Dynamics, imagine what this is going to be like in the near future, especially as we have it coated with a beautiful suit, as you can see in this video here. We might start to see these sort of appearing on the sidewalk near you. Recently, the folks at Hilton Hotels partnered with my friends at IBM Watson on the AI side and Aldebaran Robotics on the Now Robot side to create the first Watson-powered receptionist. So when you go to a Hilton Hotel, be prepared to meet this Now robot that they've named Connie. Back to Boston Dynamics, one of their larger humanoid robots called Atlas has taken on a much slimmer, much more humanoid design compared to their larger tethered version just a year ago. Again, I expect that we're going to start to see these robots entering our world. And what's incredible is even while this robot is being bullied, while it's being, disrupted, it will continue to repeat the task until it gets it right. I'm not a golfer. My golf swing sucks. Maybe yours is fantastic. But check this out. Nearly 20 years after Tiger Woods aced the 163-yard 16th hole at Scottsdale, a robot named Eldrick, repeated the feat in just 5 swings. The golf laboratory robot was designed to test golf clubs. It can be programmed to mimic any golf player's swing, but better than ever, it's able to get hole-in-ones. So you've heard me talk about the impact on healthcare of AI and robotics, the notion that AI is going to become the best diagnostician. It's able to use all the data, look at the data, the 150 gigabits of data, for example, the health nucleus that HLI generates, and analyze what's going on with you. The question, though, is what do you do if surgery is required? Well, my prediction and what this data starts to pan out is that the best surgeons in the world are going to be robots. And these robots are going to operate for the cost of electricity. So this is an impressive development in robotic surgery. It's a smart tissue autonomous robot, or STAR, has just taken an impressive step towards the field of soft tissue surgery and stitch application. So SMART was taught to stitch soft tissue together with a needle and thread. Its skills were tested in living pigs. And as reported, this robot, SMART, outdid its teachers very rapidly. One of the benefits of robots is they can get into places where humans can't, or can go into places that are dangerous. This is a robot called Hi2Q Max that is a disaster relief robot inspired by the goals of nimble animals. It comes out of an Italian Institute for Technology. If it gets knocked down, it can pop back up in seconds. It's a lightweight aluminum fiberglass body. It's really the rescue robots of the future. For me, this is one of the most important things as we talk about the future of human-machine interface and helping amputees. We've seen amazing arms. We'll see a few more in a few seconds, but can we give that amputee the actual feeling of touch? So this is an artificial bionic fingertip that uses electrical signals to help an amputee actually recognize texture. So on the flip side, here is a robotic hand that's actuated by the movement of your hands that comes out of University of Washington and Yale. Sensors on your hands actually drive an impeccably designed 3D printed robotic example. And it's about the future of avatars, where we're going to embody robots and move their appendages, or people who have become amputees getting something that makes them almost superhuman in nature. Along that lines, one of the most important things is, can you in fact create a connection with the motor cortex of the brain so that as you think, the signals from the motor cortex of your brain actually drive a motor and drive an artificial hand or a robot. So this is a matchstick-size brain implant that gets inserted through a blood vessel. And once you're able to connect with the brain, the question then is, can you create a robotic exoskeleton? So this is Suit X. It's a California robotics startup that hopes to make wheelchairs obsolete. It weighs just 27 pounds as an exoskeleton at $40,000. It's still a bit pricey, but it's about allowing those who've been paralyzed the ability to walk. So there you have it, a quick look at the intersection of robotics and sensors and brain-computer interface. Robotics is moving at an incredible rate, and we really haven't started to see the impact of AI and robotics fully yet. It's going to be an amazing decade ahead. By the way, if you've got a great article, news story, example of a technology that is hot right now, that's impacting AI, robotics, 3D printing, VR, AR, any of these fields, please send it to me and my team at data@diamandis.com. My goal is to understand all of these technologies that are growing and exploding onto the scene, how they're recombining, how they're converging, and provide that information back to you. So let's crowdsource it. Send me your best, data@diamandis.com. Thanks.